The passing of His Holiness Pope Francis has plunged the Roman Catholic community into mourning and evoked sadness across the globe. In St. Lucia, devout Catholics, including Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre, expressed distress at the news. Pierre, who attends Mass at the Sacred Heart Church in Marcia, disclosed that St. Lucia contacted the Vatican regarding its participation in the funeral service ahead of the fifth session of the 12th Parliament.
I have called the Archbishop to express the condolences of the government and people of St. Lucia on the death of His Holiness Pope Francis. Pope Francis was ailing for a while, and we are saddened by his death. We wish all the Catholic fraternity, we wish them strength in that time of grief, and St. Lucia has already contacted the Vatican as to what arrangements St. Lucia will make, whether St. Lucia will be attending the funeral or not. So that has not been finalized, but we're very saddened. As you know, I myself, I am also Catholic, so the loss of the spiritual leader of the Catholic Church is a very trying time for Catholics. So we wish them strength.
Opposition leader Alan Chastanet lauded the late Pope's transformative thinking.
Look, it's always a great loss when a Pope has passed, but in particular this one. You know, he had a very, very kind heart and a person who really saw a lot of people who had not been seen for a long time, and he was transformative. I mean, he took the brave decision, some people did say, to make the church a bit more progressive in terms of being more accepting for a lot of persons. And I know a lot of Catholics didn't always react to some of the decisions that he made very well. But I think he was a very compassionate man. I think we've lost a great leader and a great voice.
Pope Francis died Monday, the day after Easter, at the age of 88. He was named a cardinal by Pope John Paul II in 2001 and was elected Pope on March 13, 2013. Pope Francis was the first non-European Pope in more than a millennium and the first Latin American pontiff. The spiritual leader was the sovereign of the Vatican City-State from 2013 until his death in 2025. Pope Francis died from a stroke and cardiovascular arrest after battling pneumonia. Funeral plans are set for Friday to Sunday. Pope Francis requested burial in Rome's Basilica of St. Mary Major, a departure from tradition. A conclave to elect his successor will occur within 15 to 20 days. Gina Filippi, HTS News Force.